Inside, Irish sensation Conor McGregor is working out for a whole bunch of fans. Obviously, a big thrill for Conor McGregor to be working out here in this very well-known Irish gym.
I use their support to hit the gym, to drag me to the gym when I'm feeling tired. Training for mixed martial arts and trying to chase this dream, it gets emotional, it gets draining. And to see that in these people, it's motivating, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm home.
I just can't wait till Saturday night. We get to mix it up.
Does it add anything to you? I mean, would it make it a little more sweeter to be able to beat a guy that you know has been given so much attention?
Yeah, definitely. He got a lot of hype, and it would be good to get a W, exciting W, and it's just a great fight for me right now.
When the door shuts, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to go at my opponent, and we're going to exchange. And that's it, the result is not in my thoughts. I'm just going to go out and perform and do what I do day in, day out, and have fun, I'm living the dream right now, so I'm a happy man.
When I went to Ireland for that Trinity College thing, all I heard about was Conor McGregor. I'd never heard of the kid before. And, I went out there, and there was a ton of hype behind him before he even got here. And this is a big fight with two badass up-and-coming guys. This is going to be a great fight.
Yeah, we had a chance, watch a couple of his fights, and I think he deserved it. He came inside the UFC a big way. He finishing a guy like Marcus Berman. He's on a 3-win streak, and I think he deserves all the hype. He's the first guy from Ireland. I think he deserves it.
What's going through your mind right now?
Not much, There's two things I really like to do, and that's whoop ass and look good. And I'm doing one of them right now. On Saturday night, I'm gonna do the other. And he came in and started speaking Osquailga, and I was here I am in the middle of Boston, and some little outfit comes into the shower room and starts speaking fluent Gaelic. I feel at home here.
Coaches and friends and all this other stuff telling me about this guy's great, this guy's going to be the next world champion, this guy's going to be this. Conor McGregor, all the things that I said about Conor McGregor are true, but this is Conor McGregor's second fight in the UFC. You still got some work to do.
Nothing changes for me. I'm going to enter the contest open. I'm going to be creative. I'm going to go forward, I don't care what people say, good or bad. And the support is always great, and I'm happy to get it. But I'm just here doing my thing, And nothing else comes into the equation.
It is what it is. The sport had a lot of bad decisions before me, So there's nothing to hold my head down about it. Just can't wait to get back in there. I got a bright future at the UFC, and I can't wait to start Saturday again. He's a special fighter. He fights different from a lot of fighters. He's not a normal fighter, and Southpaw, I'm not too nervous about Southpaws. I got some Southpaw training partners, and not really too nervous about this fight.
The one is almost here. Welcome to the UFC weigh-in on Fuel TV, as we're just hours away from the launch of Fox Sports 1.
What's happening, Boston? Welcome to the weigh-ins. Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway.
145.
145.
Conor McGregor says he is not surprised by the attention he has received from the UFC, fans, and of course the media. His slogan is "Stay ready so you don't have to get ready." And the Irishman says he's been ready for all of this since day one.
146 from Mr. McGregor. That's a fantastic fight, ladies and gentlemen. Max Holloway and Conor McGregor.
It is the capital city in the Commonwealth. No shortage of landmarks here in Boston, Massachusetts. Well, what a week it has been in Boston. The Irishman Conor McGregor has garnered most of the headlines this week.
He's not even American. He's coming from Ireland, and I had heard the hype from the internet long before he ever fought in the UFC. The kid has got something special.
Conor McGregor is a guy who everybody's putting a lot of stock into as being one of the next great stars in the UFC.
But Holloway is going to be taller, he's going to be lankier, he's going to have the bigger reach, and he's just so fast and just a devastating striker. So this one's huge for me.
John Anik, Joe Rogan, they are on the call. Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway right here on Fox Sports 1.
But opportunity knocks for the second youngest fighter on the roster as Hawaiian Max Holloway looks to derail the oncoming force that is Conor McGregor. He makes his United States debut in Boston, and he's confident that he will deliver another crowd-pleasing performance. Holloway is eager to test himself against the notorious one here tonight. Coming up next, it is a good one at 145 pounds as Max Blessed Holloway battles notorious Conor McGregor. So just 21 years old, Max Holloway already making his 6th walk to the UFC's octagon. And
this kid is still learning and growing, and he's got a huge future ahead of him.
He's won 3 of his last 4, as you see there. Could easily be riding a 4-fight winning streak at UFC 160. Lost a split decision.
And this place is on its feet. I know this is Boston, and I know they're Irish. So, you know, I grew up here. I know they go crazy for anything Irish. But this is something unusual. In an interview that I watched recently, he said, I don't know anything about rugby. He goes, I don't know anything about American sports. He goes, but I'm an expert in human movement, and I've got a PhD in unarmed combat. Always mixing it up with boxing technique, Muay Thai, karate, his stance switches and changes. He's very unpredictable.
A 2-inch height advantage for Max Holloway, but the reach edge resides in the red corner with the Irishman, Conor McGregor.
Fighting out of Waianae, Hawaii, Max Blessed Holloway, the notorious Conor McGregor.
Shades of Gunnar Nelson, but just a great fluidity with Conor McGregor, and he continues to land upstairs on Max Holloway.
Go ahead, hit me. Oh, high kick. Beautiful uppercut. Good right hand over the top by Max. Max needs to get Conor's respect. They've been glancing blows, and there, you see that straight left by Conor. I mean, I don't know how many of these Max can continue to take.
Very little wasted motion for Conor McGregor, and you see that nice uppercut on the inside there. And a nice left hand there. The crowd responds after that Holloway lands.
Sliding to the side after that. There, he caught that kick. Took him down. Let's see his ground game now. They're talking to each other. I don't know what they're saying. But yeah, I'm sure Conor McGregor is very well skilled in psychological warfare as well. But McGregor not generating anything offensive here. Just holding on to him, slapping him a little bit.
Putting weight on that melon.
Back to mount. Big shots by McGregor. Max wraps his arms around him.
So the crowd responding here down the stretch. Conor McGregor with a dominant performance here tonight in Boston against Max Holloway.
And there's McGregor with a high kick, lead uppercut, front leg hook kick, a lot of very unorthodox techniques.
Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the notorious Conor McGregor.
Wherever the fight goes, I don't plan nothing, you know. There is no plan. I just come in and let it free, but I knew Max is a tough competitor, and I knew he was going to give me some great exchanges, and he did.
Right now, it feels like I'm dealing with a loss at the minute, you know, so. But the support out there was unbelievable. It was green walking out there. The place was green. There was green flags, fucking leprechauns floating around. I come out to finish every time, you know what I mean? And Max is tough. I wanted some exchanges with Max, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I'm blown away, but realistically, let's get the next one in, because I'm ready to whoop somebody real quick, yeah? I don't know, I stuck a little Sinead O'Connor on there as well, if you mightn't have noticed that.
I didn't.
She moved through the fair. Listen to that, that's some true Irish shit right there, you know what I mean? I plan on stealing the show every time. I plan on finishing everyone. Anyone in the top 10, anyone they want. I'm going for the finish. And I'll look to hit them with any part of my body, any limb I have, I'll swing it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm looking to do, so I don't know, fuck it.
Tonight was a big win for him. Max Holloway is no joke. They're both two young, up-and-coming guys. And the thing about McGregor is he throws these kicks and punches from angles that other people don't. It's pretty unique.
These custom-made suits aren't cheap. You know what I mean? This solid gold pocket watch, 3 people died making this watch, you know what I mean?